If anybody is out there watching, just know that this is not usual. Well, actually, it is usual, but this is not how the podcast will be.
No.
Stream is up and working.
All right.
The stream is up.
No. Yeah.
All right, everyone. Welcome to the first official Focus podcast. How's everyone doing?
Future isn't part of Focus. Shut up.
And we should probably restart.
And that's the end of the stream, folks.
And cut. Now take two.
Well, we're streaming. We're streaming, so like you can't really
Cut!
start.
Yeah, but we can take it from a different part and post it to the YouTube
Shut
channel.
up.
Yeah.
Starting a new part. Okay,
That's the
we need
benefit.
the intro.
That's the
We need
benefit.
intro. We're gonna act real.
Everyone, shut the hell up.
Stop
Be
lying.
serious. Come on. Start
I'm
it, Memes.
serious.
Right.
I'm so
Manx and
serious.
Burrito, shut up, please.
No, shut up, you stupid face head man.
Okay, well,
I'm
that's
censored by what
I
you
don't
just
care.
said.
That's gonna be the intro. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the first ever Focus podcast. I'm
Hello.
FocusDedMemes. Well, guys, want to?
I'm
Burrito.
Focus Future, just kidding. Screw you all.
I'm FocusDankManx.
And I'm gay. So let's start this.
Wait, what about me? I didn't say nothing.
Yes, you did.
Excellent.
No, I
Okay,
And
didn't.
Burrito is the forgotten one. Now, we would like to move on.
Should we
And
all
for the
just
next
get?
hour-
Should we all just whip out some alcohol and just start drinking?
Okay.
Sure.
Because
I have
that's
this deodorant right here. I can eat this.
I'm not sure if deodorant
Does
is
this have
any
alcohol
kind of
in it? One
alcohol.
moment,
but
All right. What do we feel like? What we feel like?
What we feeling?
What are they talking
for?
about
It
right
does
now?
have- the
So-
deodorant
Manx,
has
don't you have
alcohol in it.
Manx, don't you have a thing
I
to talk
do.
about?
Yeah, I have a list of topics.
Manx sucks, essentially.
So,
Yes.
the
Okay,
Game
start talking.
Awards of 2018 happened near the end of the year, obviously. And I wanted to talk about some of the awards that were given out, some things that I think should have gone differently, perhaps.
And how does this involve us in any way?
We're trying to do.
Yeah.
We're talking about stuff, guys. Don't interrupt it. I don't want to edit every single second. Okay.
So,
I'm sorry.
Make him edit.
there was Best Ongoing Game. The nominees were Destiny 2, Fortnite, No Man's
Ew.
Sky,
Wait,
Overwatch,
Destiny 2, actually?
and Rainbow Six Siege.
Ooh.
No, we're talking Best
impressive.
Ongoing here. And the winner,
Destiny?
to nobody's surprise, really, was Fortnite.
You suck.
Well, that's
Now-
That's
obviously.
dumb.
Also,
Thoughts
Manx is
on
cutting out a
Fortnite?
lot.
Okay, don't care. Thoughts on Fortnite beating out games such as Destiny 2, Overwatch, and Rainbow Six
I think they're cheating. I think they just, they didn't get
in
detected
an
by bad law.
ongoing game. Which,
Okay, I have
considering
one
Fortnite
point
is
to
recent-
make. I'm not surprised it beat Destiny 2, because Destiny
Okay,
2 doesn't
neither
have
am
a
I.
huge fan base.
That's true. I'm not surprised it beat No
Two?
Man's Sky.
No Man's
I'm
Sky
surp-
was a
I'm
mess.
surprised that it beat Rainbow Six Siege.
I'm not
and
surprised about that.
Overwatch.
to be honest.
Overwatch, I find that hard to
I get.
believe.
Well,
Rainbow
okay.
Six
I
Siege is like a
surprising.
dying game.
I understand
awesome.
why it beat Siege, because Siege is really specific. I mean, I obviously would like Siege to win, but
I
I
agree.
understand why. But Overwatch, that's
absolutely.
I
like
feel like
I don't know.
Overwatch fits the category better in ongoing game because Fortnite is a pretty recent. I mean, if you consider only the battle royale, which is really what made it big, a pretty recent game, and I don't think they're talking about Fortnite.
It's only
Save
the
the
battle-
world, which didn't really do anything. let's be
Save the
honest.
World came
You
out
have a
in
good point.
2013
that's a good point.
originally.
Yeah, so that was first upset that I wanted to talk about, and then
Yeah.
on that same note, I was surprised that best mobile game, PUBG Mobile lost, the Game of Thrones
Really?
mobile game lost, Fortnite Mobile lost,
Wait,
Fortnite
what?
mobile lost?
and a
that's
game
wait,
good.
about
really?
donuts, which literally everybody loves, also lost.
Game about
to a game
donuts?
called Florent.
Game about donuts?
What's
Wait,
that?
No way, that
The heck
was.
is that?
Exactly. That's
have
why
that game.
I was What? Can you explain it?
It's garbage. Don't download it, please. It wastes
Well,
your life.
But do you want to?
What do you
Do you want
what?
to explain it a little bit more?
No, I do not want
had
to.
to
That's how
donate
bad
during
it is.
the
Oh.
Can we play-
Okay. So anyway,
Oh.
if you don't want to talk about it, I will. It is an interactive story and video game in Australia. Okay, never mind. It really is an awful game. I'm now reading
What
it
did I
up.
tell you?
So, Those were the two main things that I wanted to focus on. I'm gonna add one more thing in here.
You wanna focus on something?
Far Cry 5, Mega Man 11, Destiny 2, and Call of Duty Black Ops 4 all lost to Dead Cells for best.
Wait,
for best
what is
act.
that?
Dead Cells? How
So,
on earth
yeah,
did
these are
all
things-
lose to Dead Cells?
Yeah, this is why
Tell
I'm
me the
bringing some of these
stats.
up.
I need to know these stats.
Dead Cells. It's 9 out of 10 on Steam.
Thank you, very helpful.
Let's
It's
see.
a roguelike Metroidvania video published by Motion Twin.
Castlevania inspired action platformer.
Yeah.
How on earth did that win?
I don't. This is kind of why I'm asking you these questions, you know. But,
Well,
you
okay.
know,
Well, can we talk about can we talk about Fallout 76?
Sure.
That
I also have
was
a couple of games that are coming out soon that I want to talk about.
freaking Fallout 76. I don't know, man. That was like at first I was like really hyped for it.
I was hyped.
Yeah.
I was
and then
never hyped.
but then it was like it was so rushed and stuff. It was so stupid. Like it's such a cash grab. It's kind of annoying.
It was way too rushed.
Not once was I excited about Fallout 76.
Oh, don't get me wrong. It's a great game, but
You say that about
it
everything.
needs a lot. It has a lot.
It got
of bugs.
42%.
Yeah, it did.
That's
It
rough.
did. That is rough. But I'm not kidding you. It's a fun game, but it has too many bugs. Way too many bugs.
I bet it does.
So
And the more bugs, the worse it is, in my opinion. And we can't have any of that.
Thank you, Future. Very cool.
Literally, while being Rainbow Six Siege streamers. Yeah, bugs suck.
I know.
moving on.
Moving on to the next category. Does anybody have anything?
Yeah,
they
so
wanna
I wanted to tell
bring to
you.
attention?
Yeah, so this is completely unrelated, but in our humanities class, it's really
Okay.
boring.
So, on to the next subject.
Frick you!
Rejected.
Okay. But our humanities class is really boring, and like I usually space out half the time. So like I'm like thinking, I'm brainstorming, or like I'm just thinking about whatever, and then out of
We're
nowhere,
not bringing random class.
we have to talk for an hour. It's only like
You're not
8 minutes in,
bringing
dude.
Into
I'm gonna have to edit this crap out, guys. Come
racial
on.
segregated schools into this. They can mind their own business.
Okay. So I'm really bored in class, and then out of nowhere, right? This is what my teacher says. I'm just like, don't ever go down to the main office! And I'm not even kidding, right? Now, at first, I'm like,
It is true.
what happened? And then she said, like, don't ever throw that out again. But apparently we're talking about, like, examples of us, like, oh, how to be, leaders and stuff. And I'm just like, why the hell are you yelling at this person?
Would you like me to provide context? Because I'm actually.
Please.
Yeah, sure, do the
Okay.
context.
Please.
while
So
I close my door.
basically, we were talking about how leaders, politicians, political leaders, they can be too harsh on their subjects, but they can also be too nice. So the teacher was giving an example as if she let kids walk all around, and she never did anything about it, then more kids would keep doing the same thing. But if on this day someone gets up to go throw something out, just unannounced, and she absolutely screams at them, which is the example she gave that apparently brought him out of his
Drugs.
trance. Yeah.
His nap.
If a leader makes an example of someone like that, then they will have a much more obedient audience.
And then she's just like, no.
Invented public hanging.
Future. And then they're just like, and then they're just like,
I'm not joking. That's
I
the
know,
main thing
yeah.
that invented does.
but, and then they're just like,
Make an example of people like.
Future, stop interrupting me.
Blah, blah,
Okay, memes, keep telling the story.
So literally, you're just like, yeah. So like, it doesn't matter if she gets psychologically damaged, because everyone else will be in control. Like, what does it matter, right? And then like this.
Yeah.
And this is like a random girl that I don't even know the name of, and she's just like mortified, and it's the funniest thing ever. And even like, and the example, like if leaders are too nice, she used to Manx. She's like, oh yeah, like if I let Manx walk all over the chairs and stuff, it was so funny. And then I woke up for like 2 minutes, and I went back to sleep.
Oh yeah.
So does anybody have a legitimate subject that they would like to talk about?
Hey!
I don't mind.
It's me.
What games
I don't know,
should
man.
we play together as
Other than
Focus.
Siege, like I kind of want to. Yeah,
So,
I
yeah,
kind of want to
I
expand
say,
more. I
we
like
have
Sea of
to make
Thieves.
sure that
Okay, so everyone speak one at a time. Everyone calm down.
Oh wait, what? What'd you say, Future?
I go. I'm gonna go.
I hate you.
I think it's important to have a focus on Siege as, quote unquote, main game.
Yeah.
But I also do think it's good to have a bit of diversity. So, games such as Sea of Thieves, I know gets a lot of attention.
It's fun.
That would be a nice one, in my opinion, to have as a second. Now, I don't know what else we should do. Oh, wait.
CS:GO.
Actually,
Yeah, Siege's pretty fun
guys-
actually.
Gmod. Think about all these.
Like
you guys keep talking. I'm gonna find a thing that I found in Sea of Thieves that had to do with the Game Awards.
Wait, really?
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh.
So I mean, like,
I wanna look
keep
this up
going.
now. One moment.
yeah, well, now it's just burrito. And
I already have it. Keep talking.
So I don't know.
Well,
Like, I kind of wanted to do like games that are more for fun, more than like actual competition stuff like Gmod or stuff like I don't know Minecraft or I don't know. But
Actually, PC Minecraft. Let's do
PC Minecraft would actually be a funny meme. Like if we all just went to like a
No.
skyblock.
Okay, we have to download
Why not?
all
Wait.
of my 30 mods I have.
You're not
downloaded.
allowed to play Minecraft.
No.
Why
Can
not?
I?
What
Can
is?
I
Download
say
all
something?
30 mods I have.
Wait, Manx.
My
Yeah?
parents won't allow me to play Minecraft.
Wait, what?
Why not? Is it like the devil or something?
Okay.
Can you
like,
can you elaborate?
Can I say my subject
No,
now
that's
before
it.
we-
That's
before
all
we-
I got. That's they hate Minecraft, man.
Can I say my thing now?
All right,
before we
all right.
go out of,
Max, go ahead.
What I was trying to say.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Good.
First of all, I want to tell everybody that I'm deeply disappointed that the one award that focuses, the only one that focuses on content creators or even just people instead of video games in the Game Award, is Content Creator of the Year, and there were 5 nominees, each and every single one of which who is a Fortnite YouTuber or streamer.
It wouldn't
Did
be
Ninja
bad
win?
if Ninja
Just-
won, would they?
Ninja won.
Yeah,
Yes,
I'm
Ninja
not
won.
even
And that just
surprised.
disappoints
Hey, did
me.
you guys see the New Year's Day thing? with
Yeah.
Ninja?
Yeah.
No, what happened? Wait, explain. Wait, what? What happened? What happened?
He's like trying to get 1 million people.
Wait,
and
you cut out.
Probably a total of 10 of them
You cut out.
did it.
He was trying to get the whole like Times Square to floss with him, but like 10 people did it.
It was hilarious, dude. I could not stop cringing.
He was
'cause of
like,
how
"You guys are
horrible it
moving.
was.
Yeah, get moving. Come on." He's like, "Yeah, you got it. I don't see enough movement here." He's still doing it.
I mean,
He's
like, where does
don't
wait,
see
where
enough
does
movement.
Ninja live? Like, what? Where does Ninja live? New York?
Chicago.
No, he was
Near
invited.
Chicago.
It was like one
Or
of these.
no, Detroit, Michigan.
it was a
Somewhere in
special
there.
event that
Michigan or
he was
Illinois?
so
No, it's Michigan.
perfect.
I don't know.
Detroit. He was born in Detroit and moved to Chicago.
I would have
Really?
Yeah.
died. I would have died if I did that.
No, I'm not even kidding. Not even kidding. If I was with him, if I was in
That
Times
would be
Square,
so embarrassing.
if I was in Times Square, I would literally have been like, I would have said
He
something.
was so confident people would do it.
Let me search this up.
Not
Hold
a
on.
He was like, "Hey, we're trying to
5
break the
people.
world record here."
Ninja.
Oh my God, it was
Flossing.
so
Break the
great.
world record of people
Dude,
wanting to die.
It was so great. It was so funny.
NYC.
It was just
Um,
perfect.
There's gonna be a couple times where I'm gonna relate things back to the other games we could play, because there's things I want to talk about, and they could be other games we could play. But the last game award that I'm pretty sure that this is the last game award I want to talk about. Best
Okay.
multiplayer game. The nominees were Call of Duty Black Ops 4,
Sorry,
Destiny 2, Fortnite, Monster Hunter, and Sea of Thieves for
Wait,
best
Monster Hunter?
multiplayer.
It's a multiplayer game?
Yes.
Okay. I didn't know
And Fortnite won, but I think the important thing to focus on is the fact that Sea of Thieves did even get nominated, which leads me to have even more confidence in possibly
Whoa,
pursuing that
wait.
game. What
I
just happened,
found
James?
something about Epic Games.
Oh, wait, I want to say it. That was my topic.
Fine.
Okay, Epic Games launched their own store platform that is similar to Steam, and it's actually taking some money away from Steam. And this is where I really wanted to get into it. Ubisoft decided Ubi decided to
Ubi.
move from Steam to the Epic Store.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm. And Epic
Oh.
Games, as if you don't know, the makers of Fortnite, they're
Fortnite.
now taking all of those games that we know and love, including Siege, away from Steam. I believe you can still buy existing on Steam, but any
Yes,
new
I
ones
checked earlier today.
will be any new ones will now be on the Epic Store instead of Steam because they offer a much better revenue split of like 88% instead of 70.
Quick question: is
Jeez.
there a
Mhm.
price difference between the two?
No, maybe I actually am not aware.
Do
Of
some
what-
research. Look it up. We got Google's right here.
Okay.
Got Google
I
at our
also know that
disposal.
the first title that will be coming out on that for Ubisoft is The Division 2, Tom Clancy's. And I
Okay.
saw the trailer. I will admit it looked pretty interesting, but it's pretty similar to Siege. So as like a different diversity type game, I don't know, but it did look pretty fun. So that was one thing I was going to suggest, as well as Anthem, but I'll get into that later.
How much later?
Okay, so here,
I want to let other people do topics.
What I wanna-
Everyone.
what I want to talk about actually was, you know,
All the
there's
prices.
a Oculus Quest coming out. If you know what that is.
I know what it is.
So
I don't know what
essentially,
that is.
it's kind of like on the go. Like you don't need a PC, you don't need wires. Like it's just VR, but without a PC or wires or like anything to set up. It's really
It's
strange.
really cool.
Like I wanna
That sounds
let me read through this, okay?
sketchy.
Like no, like people, like YouTubers have like legitimately tried it, and then like it actually works. It's legit.
Okay.
I'm like, so, but yeah, I'm really sketchy too, because like I have a feeling this is gonna be bad. I don't know why.
I have a lot of questions before I actually do get it, though. That's my thing.
What's your questions?
How much is it worth? What is the quality of the thing I'm buying? And
The one thing I'm afraid of, or like kind of want to question, is what games are gonna be on it, because how are you gonna put so much crap into like one little box and have enough to play like any game? You know, like
I know,
can we get
right?
any game, or
Yeah,
like what is
he's
this?
right.
Like seriously. Like there's like
There's a
three
limit.
games. There's like 3 games on the website right now. It's Vader, Immortal, Moss, and The Climb. It's not mentioning any other games.
That's interesting, actually. Huh.
I
Oculus
found out more
Quest
info about
price.
prices. The Epic Store prices are typically even, but they can be a little bit higher based off of what country you live in, with like the money, you know, how it differs from country to country. So they can be a little bit higher. But I think the reason that developers are still willing to make the switch is because of the money that they get. Instead of Steam getting 30% and the developer getting 70%, Epic gets 12% and the developer gets 88%.
Ooh, that's a good deal. I would take that.
Of course you would take that.
Here's
Of course you would take that. What?
It's
why
not
do
like you
not
have
take
it though.
that? Yeah.
here's the here I'm gonna
have knowledge of
screen
the
share with you guys, okay? I'll show you like first impressions from Matt Pat.
Matt Pat?
Yeah. Okay, here.
Who's Matt? Just kidding.
Yeah, look at this.
Rare are the opportunities to be in a
1,000
point in
voices
time
just
where
cried out in pain.
technology is evolving so quickly. We're seeing that evolution happen in real time. My name is Matthew
Perhaps.
Patrick. I'm better known online as Matt Pat, and I like to think that we run the nerdiest
try playing
channels
CS:GO
on
and
YouTube.
only
There we go.
getting
Nice.
360
Backhand.
headshots.
I started playing video games back when it was.
Go
Do you get to
before.
hear it,
It's
or
a really
only see
special
it?
privilege for
No,
me
you can't.
to see this
There's no
technology
volume.
grow up.
Which I
At one
told
point in
him.
time, we were limited by what we could see on a flat screen, and now we're able to actually immerse ourselves into these 360 experiences. You're no longer just facing a fictional world, you're in the fictional world. And that is the experience that gaming has been missing, and that's what takes gaming to the next level.
Is that
I
the
love
game theory
VR.
guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
I
So when
saw
I
him
think
do
of one
parkour.
word to
It was
describe
hilarious.
Oculus Quest and what it
Mirror's
brings to the
Edge
VR
stuff.
slate, it's freedom. I was able to immerse myself without having to worry about cords and connections and cables.
Names, I'm just gonna tell you this
without
now.
having
I
to worry
think
about hooking up to a computer. I
Why
feel
do I see
unrestricted
Fortnite?
by the size.
So it's just like, I don't know.
I don't know,
Next
man.
I don't know,
Next
man.
topic.
I don't know, man. What's that? Oh, what is
Memes,
that,
look at your
man?
infinite screens. Aw, dang it.
I already saw it.
So,
Screen shared again, you guys
memes.
see
I'm gonna suggest that you put that video
Over the.
over.
Yeah, I
when
know.
we- yeah.
Yeah, I got it.
Sugma.
So what do you want to like? I don't know. Mr. Beast just uploaded a new video.
Ah,
Okay. Cool.
Sure.
Let me
Yeah.
just say that you wouldn't take your hand off the house, but
No.
that's not the new video.
I
Actually,
ordered.
it's
I
not.
ordered
I
a
love
$10,000 gold steak.
My new favorite video.
I know. I saw the house one, like a couple hours ago.
Oh yeah, I just got the notification.
I need to turn on
Anyway.
notifications.
Hey, maybe it's cold outside.
Does anybody have any other topics they would like to talk about?
I don't know.
Do you want to talk about
T?
T-Series?
Subscribe
No.
to PewDiePie, everyone. Anyone who
Subscribe to
complains
PewDiePie.
series,
If you happen to be subscribed to T-Series for whatever insane reason, unsubscribe now.
If you don't unsubscribe, I'll put my hand up your butt.
They
You
might
don't
not
want
subscribe.
that. You do not.
I
want
don't
that.
clip my fingernails.
Ugh.
Okay, apparently Red Dead Online is having a battle royale mode. It's called Gun Rush.
Yeah, you didn't know that?
No,
They
I
have to
did not.
Stop.
It sounds stupid.
It's time to stop.
Was Red Dead like a huge thing? Because I was never, I never followed Red Dead.
Me neither.
Red Dead is a massive game. What do you mean?
I've, okay, but like, is like, do you think
Oh,
it's
he's
gonna?
mad. Oh, he's mad.
I am mad.
Red Dead got great reviews, and I can tell you something.
Well, do you think people would buy the online just because it's Red Dead? Like how people bought Fallout 76 just because it's Fallout?
That's not why people bought Fallout 76.
Yes, it is.
Is
It
the
definitely is.
For most people, at least. I wouldn't say all.
Yeah,
Maybe
Yeah,
some.
for most people, but like me, I just got it because it's a new game and it's just
That's
offered
even
new
worse.
things that Fallout never did.
Well, it gave less with all the bugs and unfinished areas. But
Actually, I like the stamina.
What I
glitch.
will
That's the one
say
glitch I actually like.
is that for in the Game Awards, Red Dead did pretty well.
Phenomenally.
phenomenally.
It's
Can
phenomenal.
you say that again?
What?
Can you say that in English?
I did say
I know
it in
for a
English.
fact I can't.
Phenomenal.
so that is correct. That is
Okay.
correct.
Phenomenally in German.
Do it.
Let me
care.
go whip out
This is
Google
gonna.
Siri.
By the way, everyone that's watching the
PC
podcast, this is gonna be like the
what is-
worst podcast. Okay. This-
Okay,
We'll do
so-
this.
My
Well,
ADD is
just
kicking
forgive
in.
me. I was trying to Dead Game Awards. Red Dead was nominated for 8 awards and won 4,
Oh, really?
which included best narrative, best
really?
score
Best
/
Wait, what's
music,
that mean?
best
Does that mean
audio
best
design,
storyline?
and best performance for Roger Clark as Arthur Morgan.
Does best narrative mean best storyline?
Yeah,
Okay.
basically.
Just making
Basically.
sure. Just making sure.
Basically.
Basically.
Okay, I'm literally just searching up
Moving
YouTube
on.
drama for content. Let's see. Alright, drama alert. Let's see what they posted, and then
Would you like me to do my topic?
yeah,
My
do your
last
topics. Do your topics.
How many
So-
topics do you have?
This is
yeah,
the last
that's
one,
a
but I
good
might think
bet.
of. I do. Maybe I want to talk about Division 2, but I'll think about it. Anyway, Anthem. Have you guys seen trailer for
No,
Anthem?
I have not.
Have
Should I
any
play
thoughts
it?
on
I actually
No, I haven't.
have.
Yeah, play it.
I
It.
don't
Okay,
know if
I'll
I
play
like
it.
it.
Watch like trailer
Anthem
or
Trailer.
they recently released some
I
8 minutes of
haven't heard
gameplay,
actually.
which they
either.
released today.
Yeah,
I
I don't know
believe.
if I like Anthem though.
Hold on.
I know at E3. If you don't know what E3 is, it's like one of the biggest gaming conferences of the year. They released some gameplay from Anthem that was very.
Here, I'll
entertaining.
play it now. There's no caps, so
It's alright.
it's just music and stuff.
So Burrito, you've never heard of Anthem,
In the beginning,
No.
Can you not talk over the video, please?
I didn't know the video was
We
playing.
were slaves to
Exactly.
the violent chaos of this world.
Exactly.
But there was one among us
You're
who rose up.
playing another game while talking to.
The video is still playing.
This video is sponsored by no one.
I swear to God, this is the most doo-doo podcast on the. Should we call it that? The doo-doo.
Most
You know what? I
epic
give up.
game
I'm not
of
playing this
podcasts.
anymore. Frick it.
Well, you can't hear it, so on it.
I can hear it,
Names,
and I'm recording
I
it.
can't hear
I'll
it.
tell you. Here, talk
Oh.
about one more topic, and then I'll tell you what the anthem, which anthem gameplay
Okay,
to play. 'cause
so
I
let's.
just found it.
Okay. Oh, how you do it? You guys remember Leafy is here?
Yes.
Okay.
What?
Wow. So like he was like
Very weird.
he was just like
Weirdo, you
really big
uncultured swine.
like drama kind of
Thank you.
YouTuber. He'd like do all this stuff, and then essentially he got into an interview with Keemstar like out of nowhere in 2018, like about 2 months ago, and it was like a huge thing. Like let me look at this. Like,
What? Oh,
Yeah. What?
he just cut out for like 3 seconds at least.
Yeah. You just
I
have
hate you all.
Stop talking.
He's just like stop.
I did not. Well, did I say? Oh my, wait. I'm literally
Repeat
looking.
everything.
I'm looking through the comments. You want to see the first name I see?
Looking through his script.
Yeah, it's in the script. Hold on. Wait, no.
I was nothing there.
Okay,
I don't know.
literally, this is the first thing you see. Okay, this is the username.
Okay.
Chinese nigger nugget.
We're
He
not
said
adding
the
this to
N-word.
Podcast, are we?
Guys, come on.
I'm gonna censor that. Don't worry.
Oh my gosh, we're all dead.
Why are we
Just
all
don't put it in.
Alright, fine.
It's
Yeah,
your
don't put
channel,
it
not
in.
mine.
Fine.
Fine, bro.
Fine.
Fine.
Hey, didn't JE like say that like 20,000 times? If I get banned from
Dude,
me
that's
saying
what
it
he
once.
says all the time.
That
Yeah,
was
he's-
on
How
my
is he
channel.
all-
Though.
Yeah, that was
That's
on
when I
his.
was-
My question.
Yeah, if I get banned from once, I'm gonna get really pissed off. Should we
That
like?
sucks.
Oh wait, Max, do you want to tell us the what's it called? Like the Mia
Indeed.
the Mia Khalifa thing, but Shakespearean.
God.
Yeah, let's talk
Okay.
about it.
So. You see, it's not original. It's on the internet, and a lot of people know about it. But I shall recite it anyway. Wait, does anybody have a good dramatic voice that they would like to recite it in, or shall I?
I'll edit it. I'll edit it in.
I'll do it. To hit or not to hit? Dost thou ever miss? I suppose it not.
Oh my gosh.
You have a male love interest, yet I would wager he does not kiss thee, ye old moi. Furthermore, he will find another lass like he won't miss thee.
Why is
And at the end of it all, he is going to skirt, and he will hit that dab, as if he were the man known by the name of Wiz Khalifa.
He literally texted this to us, right? And like
Yeah, I texted it.
he texted it, and like just out of nowhere, and then we're all just like, "Oh, Manx, you're so funny. Did you do this? Was this original?" No. Oh, never mind.
Well, the thing is,
Didn't I
do
say
it
that?
original.
Didn't I say that?
Wait, guys, I didn't do it original. But the worst part is, I didn't copy paste it. I typed every single word. I looked.
Oh
I
god.
kept looking
Oh my
back at the
gosh,
copy
you
paste,
did?
typing it,
Yeah, this is
looking back, because
stupid.
it didn't allow me to copy paste.
Why?
So
It's
I was in a
probably
3-hour
like
car ride from Delaware back home, so I didn't have much to do.
he lives in America, guys.
Yeah, we
Not in
live
Delaware.
America. Surprise, surprise.
Okay, so
He
also,
lives in Delaware.
have you heard about
We
Monkey
said that.
Jones?
Do not do that. What?
Monkey Jones.
I'm good.
He literally.
Monkey Joe?
Okay, no. Actually, though, he literally got clapped like overnight. He
he
makes
did?
like he makes
I do know about that, actually.
he makes like slightly edgy videos, but they're all like within the like it's all fair game in
Okay.
terms of like all the stuff. Literally overnight, like he got deleted. One of his videos got deleted for her hate hate speech or something. then promoting violence, and then the third one was, I think, for hate speech again. But the worst part is, it was a unlisted video. It was a 2-minute clip of him just running around in with a body pillow that wasn't even very sexual, and it had 0 views. Like literally nothing, and it got deleted, and then he got banned.
Got deleted.
And then he made and then his second channel.
What kind of weeaboo freaking like moderator?
Well, it was a joke. It was a joke because literally what happened, he was like dancing around in a body pillow with a killer on it, and then it was like walking around the park with it. It was satire, obviously, but he got deleted. And then the second channel got deleted for like, I don't even remember why. And then when he made like a third one to be like, hey, I'm gonna upload all my videos here from now on, that got deleted for like no reason. Like nothing. We weren't told anything.
Memes.
Well, it's an alt account, so.
Yeah,
He
but
earned
still.
himself a reputation from those
Memes.
other channels probably, and then YouTube's just like, oh, this guy again.
Yeah,
Deleted.
yeah. Just because you can't make alt accounts. You get banned for a reason. You don't just like make another.
Yeah, but it's still stupid because he got deleted for no reason to begin with.
No, you earn yourself
well.
a reputation. It's
If-
just like
well, if you-
school. The
hold
world
on,
is
if-
unforgiving.
Oh,
You know
boy.
how you can legally change your name, right?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah.
So if you murder someone and then you get charged to life in prison, and then you legally change your name, you're like, well, see, I'm not
Well-
Jonathan Jones. I'm now Sam
Fisher.
Fisher.
Well,
Struggle
the
with
difference
that.
between murdering
So,
someone and
I
making
technically don't have to be there anymore.
well, the
Yes, you do.
the
because
difference-
It's all in file. It's all.
I
in
know. I'm
documentary.
giving an example of what that's basically like.
But look, the
That's
difference
why he
between
got
That's a
banned
really
with his
bad
new account.
example, man.
Yeah,
You
Manx.
know what? You make that example.
the difference between someone like killing someone and changing your name and getting deleted off of YouTube for like literally no reason. There's a difference.
Sorry to any John Joneses out there. You're not murderers.
Well, you don't
It's a
know.
hard feeling to stop.
Manx.
No hard feelings.
No, he's talking to Alex Jones. They're turning the frogs gay.
I
Calm
found
down,
the gameplay
boys.
that I want. Go just search up Anthem E3 gameplay.
Anthem
I'll
E3
look up
gameplay.
Soviet
Well, everyone's
National
gonna keep
Anthem,
talking
that's the
over
one
it. So it's
I'm
not really
looking at.
worth it.
Just do it.
We're half
Start
looking up
at
the Soviet one.
2:55.
we're halfway through our first podcast. How's it feel?
Wait.
Feels-
Wait. How long is it supposed to be?
An
hour?
How do you feel?
I
Okay.
feel.
Wait, what'd he
like
say?
satisfied,
Nothing.
Say it
I
again.
feel to the-
Say it.
But I'm toughing
I
it out
swear I
for the
didn't say
boys.
anything.
Burrito, you can go to the bathroom.
Burrito,
Then we'll just
do
talk
you
about
also
you.
vouch for
No,
me
I
that
can't
didn't say
because
anything?
then you guys are gonna like bully me while I'm.
Oh yeah,
I'm
we're
not
gonna
gonna
bully you.
bully
I'm
you.
gonna bully you.
Maybe. I'm not gonna bully you.
I'm
That's
bullying you.
No.
Burrito, tell me when you're gone, and then I'll start talking about you.
stupid,
Okay?
Then I'm gonna bully you.
But no, I don't
So you want him to tell you when he's gone?
Don't start. Actually, no, I'll start bullying him now. You know, Burrito's so stupid. Like his logo is just really dumb, and I personally
Thank
just dislike
you.
it.
I think it needs more color.
Oh my
to
God,
be
you're
honest.
so
Actually,
nice.
no, to be
I
honest,
put my
I think
pee up there.
It's
Oh,
black
boy.
and white.
Oh,
It's just generic.
Black and
Like
yellow,
that.
black
No,
and
the
yellow.
Focus logo you can keep as black and white, but I think the burrito needs color.
The burrito needs color
To represent you, because you have a colorful personality.
because he's
See,
gay.
That is the gayest thing I've ever heard.
Hey, at least I say you have a rainbow personality.
I do.
Rainbow connection.
Okay,
Rainbow,
that's too
yo,
far.
sing rainbow,
Bye.
sing Rainbow Six Connection,
Now, speaking of
Burrito.
Rainbow, do you guys have any operator ideas or?
Oh,
any
okay. Wait, let me
ideas
find
or
mine.
balancing
They need
updates?
Phil Swift.
No, I
and
actually,
Steve.
I have a legit one. Hold on, let me find it. You can just keep talking. But I'll
Okay.
Guys, what do you think of Phil Swift and Steege?
Absolutely.
He's a defender and he can
Breeder.
patch up Habana holes or like
Maverick holes.
holes.
He's the
and
Maverick
balls.
counter they leaked. Oh my God, it all makes sense.
It does. See?
No, but actually, well, let's say, oh yeah, I had an idea for a line reward that would be, I think, pretty good. You can keep him the same, but you just change the gadget instead of being complete wall hacks. You change it where it's just like a jackal or alibi.
I like that.
Thing.
I kind of like that.
Yeah.
actually.
All right, so here's my idea. Okay.
Except that
So-
it lasts longer than an alibi or jackal.
And maybe
thing, I
it's a
think.
bit more. Maybe it's a bit more. It's a bit more than just a jackal or alibi. Like it lasts long,
It
but
lasts longer.
not the wall hack thing.
I agree with that. I like that more.
Because I was playing with Snoopy the other day, and
Why
I
would you
still
play
didn't-
with him?
I had a win streak of like 8 games, and I started with Snoopy. Somehow I didn't lose the streak, believe it or not.
Ow,
But anyway,
how did you not
I
lose?
was Lion, and I did the scan, and we had the diffuser dance, so he had to run to us, and it's just an overpowered mechanic. I sprayed through the walls, almost all 50 bullets, and then I killed him because I had to like spray through a wall and then get into the next room. And then by the time I finally broke that, I could kill him. But that shouldn't be in the game, especially with the click of a button.
I
Yeah.
agree.
Like
I
at the
agree.
least,
Also,
just
I think
add.
they should decrease the damage of Lion's gun, like ever so slightly, just slightly.
Also at the least, it should
I
at
don't think the
least
gun's the problem.
at least have like a little
Right,
animation.
I don't think it is either. But
What were
I
you
think
saying,
that it
Memes?
does.
At
I
least
think
have,
just
like,
a slight change would be nice. You know, just a small change.
At least have a tiny like you know with a Dokkaebi call you can like ring phones and stuff, and then like it takes a little bit of time. Like I've killed someone while they're calling phones. Like it works, right? But at least have that. If you're not gonna change anything else, at least just give him a little animation before he can use this thing, right?
Okay,
You could
I
do
like
both
that
of those
too.
things.
And you
You
should
could
give
do
it a
my
little
idea and
sound
that.
when
Yeah.
he's doing the animation too. So it's
Yeah.
just like, oh, he's doing it. Let's go kill him.
That
Yeah,
sounds.
because like with Lion, you could like be climbing up a ladder, like walking
You
and
do-
running.
Essentially
But
anything.
with Dokkaebi, you have to like stop and like
Stay still,
wait like 3 seconds.
and you can hear it too. Like you hear like the little like I don't know what to call it, but you hear something.
The little
Yeah,
touch
and
on her little
I have an
iPad
interesting question
for
for you guys.
tactical iPad.
This one is pulled from G2's recent video with Pengu and Fabian, where it was can they agree, and they ended up coming to a decision
That they
I'll talk
cannot
about in
agree.
a minute. If you can only play one operator for the rest of your life, one on attack, one on defense.
The lion.
I'd probably have to go with IQ on attack and Maestro on defense.
Why?
Sledge and
Why?
Mew.
All right, future.
Okay.
Why?
Why? Because IQ is very effective against countering tech operators, and Maestro because I like pissing people off.
Fair enough. So
Okay.
Burrito, why?
I'm like maining them.
Alright.
Also, I have black.
I thought you
I've-
were recruit
I've
main.
elite,
I'm very
I have elite,
confused.
I have elite skins for both of them, and I have black ice for Mew.
I
Oh,
would.
You do? Oh, nice! Congratulations.
Max, how about you?
I'm gonna get to mine last, and
Okay. I would say Lion on attack and Jaeger on defense. Lion on attack because he's super broken. Like right now, I do Lion.
Trying to be as toxic as
Yeah,
possible.
and
with
Jaeger-
both Lion.
And Jaeger on defense because ADSs are good and I can roam or I could anchor. So, something like that.
so here's mine. I said and exactly what they said.
You cut
At first,
You cut
you cut out. You cut out when you said
Okay,
exactly.
I'll restart. I said exactly what they agreed on together. At first, Pengu wanted to do Ash and Smoke, but then Fabian talked to him and they worked it out. Ash and Legion. And for
Oh.
me,
That's a good idea.
these
That's
are
not bad,
these are
actually.
these are my mains. So obviously I like playing them, and I think Ash is just one of those operators who it's hard not to like her. I mean, I know there's
I like her too.
well, I mean, it's a pretty effective gadget. You can destroy the other people's the defender's gadgets, or you can soft breach.
I
You
think
have a really
Sophia's
good gun.
gadget's better than
You're
Ash.
3 speed.
Don't talk over him.
Let me finish. And then Legion. Legion's the real definitely would probably pick him because you have the ability to. Those goo mines are so impactful. They're cloaked first of all, so it's hard counter. Unless you're on your drone or you happen to see one. IQ can counter them, yes. Also, the initial damage they do.
Burrito, stop
it's all
breathing to your
right,
mic.
but it's not even. It's not
I don't
even
know what you're talking
relevant.
about.
They also do damage over time, which is great. But most importantly, they're intel. You can know exactly where the element is. Also, they can't sprint. Forgot to mention that. They also can't plant. But you can know exactly where they are if you're playing off them, you can see it go off and then immediately peek and get yourself basically a free kill.
That makes Legion seem really overpowered.
You,
and
you
people-
just made Legion sound like a god.
yeah.
Well, he is. Have
But,
you seen the Wind Delta?
But the problem is with I
E5
personally
is a good gun too, by the way.
I personally disagree with that just because there's still ways you can counter him. It's like Lion, if he was made the right way, he could be super powerful but still have counters, Like Legion, there's still ways
Mute
to
is a
counter
counter.
him. You know, Mute is a counter to Legion.
To Lion.
Yes, you have to stay in a very small area. You can pull out the Legion Mine wherever you want. If you want to use Mute as a counter, you have to stay in the little bubble that he gives.
True.
Yeah.
I'm just saying.
Okay, so like if you're gonna have a global ability, then at least have like a global counter. Like Dokubi,
Yeah.
you can turn off the phones wherever you want. You know.
I also think that there is, in the future, they know not to really put global abilities, or at least not global abilities, that powerful
Mhm.
into the game, because that's just too game breaking.
They have 42 different operators with 42 different abilities, besides like Cade and Bandit, kind of like
44.
running out of abilities here. What, 44? There's 42.
Yes,
Oh, right,
almost
right,
have
right,
Phil
right,
Swift.
because
Like, come on,
Cade,
they have to
yeah,
have Phil Swift.
I wasn't, yeah, okay, I forgot. about
Okay, actually, though, can we get legit?
You cut out.
that.
You
Cut
cut
out.
out a hard time.
Do we have any legitimate new operator ideas?
Yeah, I do. It's me.
What was
Like,
the
I
legion?
What is
actually
it?
have one. Okay, let me read it. So
You said it's you.
his
Are
name.
you gonna be an operator?
Yep. His name is Glan. I know, like, you think I'm, like, leeching off of Glass, but that's just clean in Irish. And it's called the CWN, the Chemical Weapon Numbing. It negates one chemical effect on an operator for 15 seconds, whoever's, like, in the radius of it. So it's a bit like Finka, right? His weapons are the HK-41C assault rifle and the Benelli M42 shotgun. And his secondary is the SIG Saucer P226. So it's effective for 15 seconds, only works on operators around like 10 meters 2 or 3 times. Like, this is just like stuff
Attacker or
like
defender?
attacker.
Okay.
When it's on,
Attacker.
when it's on, all attackers in the 10-meter radius are immune to one negative effect, such as an Ella Mine, an Echo Drone, a Legion Goo. But like, you still get hit by it, but you don't like have the poison
Yeah.
inside of you. It only works in.
So-
the effects.
Yeah,
I have one question about that.
Can I finish?
Well, actually, I take it back. I have like 3 questions about that.
Yeah. So you might want to let me finish, and then you can ask your questions.
Okay, go on.
It only works in non-physical / chemical objects if the defender doesn't run into a chemical weapon or object in 15 seconds. The effect will wear off, and chemical weapons will work on them again. It doesn't help against, frost mats or cap cans, and Finka's ability can't be on at the same time. Interactions. The mines will go off with no effect. The Ella will get the notification that it went off. The drone will go off, but the first hit will do nothing. The second one obviously will. Smoke, the first tick of damage, like, if that makes sense, will do no damage. The second will. If Sophia hits a teammate that has the thing on, it won't do anything. So you could hypothetically run into a room with that, so that could be overpowered. The Legion Mine will hurt you for 10 damage, but no poison.
Well,
you still
hold
can't
on.
sprint.
First question is, Rainbow is a realistic game. How does that seem very
That's not
realistic?
realistic.
Can you explain how it would be realistic?
Well, there's a person who can literally scan the entire map with one button. That
They
can,
have those in real
It's a
life. I
drone.
realize.
They have them.
and there are nanobites that can literally let you take another bullet.
We have
Yeah, the
those
nanobites
too.
are
We
the.
have-
Oh yeah, because they're used all the time, right?
They're used in military operations.
When?
Special ops.
When?
When? I just told you, special ops.
Yeah.
operations.
Can I have an example?
right.
I was
Can I have an
gonna- I was
example? Can you
gonna
send me a article or something?
Okay.
No, I'm not
but
going to
can
send
I-
you one.
can
because
I-
Well-
I don't know.
I'm
where
just
to
gonna
find
keep
that.
going. So obviously it's not that realistic. So that's probably the biggest.
But it's
the
still an
biggest issue
idea.
with it.
Do you-
But I also wanted to ask you. That seems like a pretty powerful gadget. So how would the weapon? I know you said the weapons, but I don't have
Okay.
real life gun knowledge. What would the stats on, let's say, the assault
Oh, you
rifle
don't?
be?
I just searched it up. I mean, like, I don't really know. I mean, it looks like Jaeger's gun, kind of. It could be like Jaeger's
Yeah,
gun.
it's a 416, which Jaeger's gun is also.
Yeah, so it's basically
So-
Jaeger's gun, and then the shotgun, I'd say, I don't know. It's a 12 gauge, 3-inch
It's not
chamber.
gonna be as powerful.
L2A8.
It's. I feel like it would be something like Echo's gun. I have no clue. I don't have any gun knowledge. It could be like
Well,
the.
wait.
a,
Actually, probably the
MP5
ITA 12L.
Oh yeah,
Because
I
that's another
guess.
12 gauge,
Yeah. Okay.
which means it's going to be underwhelming. and people will go with the assault rifle.
Well, yeah, but it's still shocking. It's still fun.
What
It's still a
about
meme.
secondary gadgets?
It's a full-size server-type pistol made by. It's chambered for the
Secondary
9.
gadgets.
Yeah, 9x19
Wait,
mm
for
Parabellum.
the
Wait, what?
Secondary for
Secondary
the operator
gadgets.
that Memes is talking about. Why don't we give them a Serbu shotgun?
No.
You guys
Secondary
know what that is?
gadgets.
Well, look, it's
Serbu shotgun.
it's a 9x19 millimeter Parabellum .40.
What?
It's called a
I don't
Parabellum.
think you're hearing me. The gadgets. Secondary
I
gadgets.
know,
I
I
was
was-
thinking about guns.
Okay,
'cause
secondary
I was
gadgets. Let
thinking
me
about
see.
cool
I don't know if I
guns.
have
I
those.
think I think stunned would be an interesting one because
That's not chemical. Is it?
what?
Is it chemical? I don't know. Oh, freaking those things.
No, I'm
Fascinating.
talking like running into a room
Stuns are
though.
literally like flashes of
Because this seems like a very good rush, like rushed right into. So something
Ooh,
like a
should
flash
we be
grenade would be
2
great
armor? Do you
because
think
you
a 2
can
armor
do
would
that
be
and then
nice?
rush in. Yeah. Also, what speed and armor?
Speed and armor? I'd say I don't know 2-2.
Okay.
So,
I think it should be a 3-3.
the thing
Yes.
the thing is with this, right? I thought of I made the ability based off his backstory because I made a backstory for fun, and then I was like, you know what? Why don't we just make this as a Can you stop inviting me to play CS:GO? Future, I'd appreciate it. So there's like a backstory, and I called him Aiden McMillan. And essentially, I have this freaking
McMillan?
long thing. I have this like entire thing. Essentially, he lived in Ireland.
You have a never mind.
In Killarney, Ireland.
I like it how you call him
Um,
McMillan.
I got a random name generator, and that's what I got.
Well, that's epic. It's a fruit.
So his parents died in a car
What
crash.
nationality is he?
He's
What is this,
he's
Batman?
Irish.
Oh, I'm just kidding.
Oh.
His parents died in a car crash.
Irish Batman.
And then, what would that
Dude,
be
that's what
like?
They should make the visual elite skin.
We
Yes,
already have Korean Batman. We
yes.
already have
No,
Irish
Jacksepticeye, but he's Batman.
No.
I saved Gotham City.
Is he gonna have green hair too?
Yeah, it does. Well, he did.
Oh my
He did at
gosh.
least.
Oh no.
I don't know if he
This
took
is
it.
horrible. At least it's not a Markiplier. At least it's not Mark.
So, I made this like I made this really like dark. His parents died when he was 15. His sister ran away. His brother committed suicide.
Oh, gosh.
He
Calm
was.
down.
So they're not gonna put that in the game. Just
Yeah.
letting you know.
He got into
Yeah.
alcoholism, vandalism, street robbery, in the hospital.
he's Irish.
In the, in the hospital, he was in the hospital, and then he flipped his life around with doing all this nerd crap. He joined the ARW, and he made friends with Finka and Zofia. They
Both
made
whammon.
yeah, both whammon. Got him.
Both win.
Irish people get all the whammon. He pulled up, like he told them about
Thank
like
you.
the CWN, and they were able to make it with Dokkaebi and Doc. And he wanted to see blah blah blah. And what I did, he went to get help from Lion. Like I did this specifically because I hated Lion, and he
Just to be clear, right? This guy did not get his girlfriend pregnant or get slapped by Thatcher.
yeah. So but he slapped Lion. So.
Oh, ho, ho.
Woo! Got him. After it was complete, Castle was supportive of the idea, and he got into an operation with like a bunch of chemical stuff, and then he was able to siege the base with the CWN, and yeah, he also has PTSD,
Okay.
and yeah, that's what I have so far.
Okay, I have a character idea.
Okay, is it
For
legitimate?
Operator, go on.
For attack. Okay. And so essentially it's kind of like Dokkaebi, but so this person can hack traps, okay? They can attack like electronic traps.
Just keep talking.
Like Ella's Mind's what's his name? Frick. I literally forgetting. Capcan, they could hack Capcan's traps.
Yeah, same.
Let's see. Yeah, I have the worst memory. Okay, what else has like electronic? Who else has it? Legion. They find legions somehow. I don't know. Like, it's not like IQ where they can see it. Like, it would be good if there's an IQ on the team that, like, giving call-outs. So that if they get in, like, pretty close to it, like, not, like, close enough where it will trigger the mine or whatever. And, or
Whoa.
trap.
Look at the Discord.
I know, I saw. Trigger the trap, but essentially, like, she could, like, he or she, I don't really have that many informations. Or
Fuker said the F word.
I know, he said the F word. He said the Fuker word. And, so yeah, that's...
Well, okay, Manx, are you there? Because I want to talk to you about something. Like, it's something that I don't think he would know.
I'm here.
Yeah, okay. So, I came to school, I think, on one day? I forget.
I also want to talk about the leaked Australian.
Yeah. I came into school...
Manx, you're so loud.
I came into school with a Siege hat and a Siege shirt, but I didn't tell anyone. And then I literally, when Manx came into class, I'm like, hey, Manx, look at me! He walks in, immediately turns around when he sees me and walks back. And then I showed him a picture.
Oh, rejected.
I showed him a picture. I got a light box, right? And I put Rainbow Six Siege on it. I'm just like, oh yeah, I'm not really liking Siege anymore. Yeah, I kind of want to quit. And then I literally show him my hat, my shirt, and like the light box. So it's ironic.
No,
I thought that's a good idea.
Yeah, and Manx hated me.
I thought it was pretty epic.
Speaking of Siege, there were 2 instances where I like referenced Siege in the middle of class. Once we were talking about like underdogs who won or something, and I was talking about how Penta won against G2 even though they were losing 0-2. So I explained, I'm just like, oh yeah, there was this like team that they were going against each other. It was 0-2, and it didn't seem like they were gonna win.
Correction, Penta.
Oh, you cut out.
You keep cutting
Yeah, you
out
cut
like,
out.
really badly.
So like it was 0-2.
I said correction. Penta beat EG, not G2.
Oh yeah,
Okay,
right.
right.
Yeah. So well,
Well, how long into this, by the way?
for 50 minutes in.
50 minutes. Can I leave
What's the
for
time
like
limit?
20 minutes and come back, or like 30 minutes?
No.
Can I go
Please.
beat my
Well,
meat
there's
really
literally
quickly and come
10
back?
minutes left.
Just give us 10
So-
minutes.
Oh, it's an hour?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know it was an hour.
So anyways,
Guys, I've got a question.
Yeah.
okay.
Can I go beat my meat for really quickly? and
Shoot
come
now. Shoot to
Yeah,
us.
let's do it
It's not-
now.
back? Okay.
Memes, what happened to my logo, man?
Okay.
What happened there?
I'm back.
Memes.
I'm beating my meat to the sound of Future beating his meat.
Memes, what happened? What happened? I'm looking at your stream right now. What happened to my picture?
Photoshop's weird.
Okay, considering this seems
How
like a
did you
dumb
manage to
conversation,
screw it up?
can we talk about the new operators?
Well, I wasn't finished talking because
there's new
everyone
operators.
keeps.
Fine, go on.
Okay, so in class, I'm literally just like,
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ.
Burrito.
Oh my god.
Well, Burrito's just getting muted.
No.
Anyways, I was just like talking about I was like, oh yeah, this team was losing 0-2 in a match, and Max is like okay with it because I didn't bring up Penta. The second I said Penta, Max just throws his arms up and she's like, it was, it was so funny. And
The
then,
best part is I can imagine that happening.
and then we were talking about like we were literally talking about like, oh, what's someone who did something great and died and didn't deserve to die? And like I was like, oh yeah, Martin Luther King Jr. Blah blah blah. And I'm just like, oh yeah, there's this one character from a video game. His name is Doc, and he always heals his teammates and stuff. And then he usually ends up dying. And it says my teacher has no clue what I'm talking about because from the beginning like, oh yeah, that's so heartbreaking. And Max is just like. What? He's about to hang himself in the middle of class. Like, oh, it's the funniest thing ever.
Manx, the best part is that I can imagine this all happening.
Because it did happen.
No,
Yeah.
like, oh,
Very authentic.
yeah.
Oh, what was that? You
What?
Don't use Gosh's name.
And
in vain.
banned.
Anyway,
So you're talking about the
Australian
Australians. Yeah, go
operators.
ahead.
Don't.
So
The frick you say to me?
They leaked Mozzie and Gridlock. Gridlock is an attacker. By the way, this is per Core Ross's video. Gridlock is an attacker, and he puts down a red web tracker that when defenders run into it, they get damaged, and it makes noise.
So it's like
wow, it makes
electrified
noise.
Barbed wire,
It's like
basically.
electrified barbed wire, but it's a little bit better.
And it's a little bit more like smaller and less noticeable.
And Mozzie is a defender, and this is the one I found most. She put device.
You're cutting
that
out.
When the
You're cutting out.
You're cutting out
Mozzie
really badly.
is a defender, and when she puts down a device, the enemy drone
That
when the
doesn't
enemy
stop
drones
him?
go into it, she can take control of it and use them.
Okay.
Sup, Future?
I
I
Yeah,
really
that
wish I
would
got
be
Oh,
that on
cool.
stream. I'm really
Thank
sad I
you,
didn't.
Future. Very cool.
I'm really
Well-
sad I didn't see that on stream. It only shows like the background.
What happened?
He's back on the thing. Future, I can't use this. Is he like jerking off? What are you doing?
He's back on what? What is he doing?
He's on his video. Is he? Did he shove the camera up his butt?
What are you talking about?
Should we just end? Should we just end the podcast here? Like, this is a mess.
That's probably wise. Oh no, it's him. I meant hi.
Can we first hear your guys on the new Australian operators, Mozzie? and-
Mozzie, that seems a bit OP. Can I?
Memes, turn.
Your guys are lagging.
Good job, memes.
That screen share, you cheater.
Yeah, Let's go
Bro.
play Fortnite on my iPad.
Wait, let me try to. Oh, he got Fortnite. What a nerd! That's what happens when I
just
turn on my
kidding.
camera. Wait, let me find my
I'm
webcam.
just kidding.
This is gonna be horrible audio because we
Just
can't see
kidding.
crap.
I'm just
No,
kidding.
don't
I'm
do
not,
it.
just kidding.
Don't
I'm not
do
turning
it.
on my
No.
cam.
Thanks.
Anyway,
Turn on your
um,
cam.
No, not right now.
Manx
Turn
and
it on,
memes, turn on your camera.
I'm trying to find my
Turn it on.
camera.
I'm going to delete you.
I'm
Oh,
finding my. I'm
Zach's
trying to.
calling me.
Wait, he is?
You know what?
Yeah,
We're just gonna end
no,
this.
that's
We're
true.
gonna end the
I was gonna
podcast
say,
right
do you
here.
wanna end the podcast here?
Yeah. Thanks for
Yeah.
watching the first
Wait,
ever
wait,
podcast.
Shout out all the channels,
Yep.
Twitch and YouTube. Yeah.
So, everyone go follow FocusDankManx on Twitch, Future Racer 327 on Twitch, FocusBurrito on Twitch,
That's me.
FocusDedMemes on
definitely is not
Twitch. I just left the Discord call. Whoops. I meant to turn off. Okay. So everyone, don't follow any of those. Only follow me and watch me on YouTube.
He's
FocusDedMemes.
kidding, by the way.
And twitch.tv/FocusDankManx.
I said that.
No,
Yeah,
especially
yeah.
follow.
Yeah, but he said don't follow him,
FocusDankManx.
so like
Especially FocusBurrito.
So we're gonna
And
be.
especially
Point is, we're
future.
all-
All right, that's the end of the podcast. Bye.